EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Tigers of Houston taking on the Broncos of San Antonio. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from San Antonio. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
70.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, Crash.
Throwing to start the drive. Pritchett. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
70 Rangers, 70.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
He finds his man, complete. It's Cannon. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
A gain of 8 and a 1st down.
Ready up.
Broncos, 1st down.
19 tight, 19.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready up.
Looking to throw. Pritchett. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Carson Schlesinger able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
At the 27-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
2nd and 13. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Ritter. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
On fourth down, Pritchett. That's taken in by Franklin. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And some
touchdown Broncos. A great play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Ready, break. Blue striker. Ready, field, black. Ready, 38. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. To throw is Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Luke Musgrave. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Tigers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Here we go. Here we go. 19. Brocco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Throwing to start the drive. Pritchett. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
18, Pioneer.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are once again back in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A two-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch.
Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. And all will be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they can't bring him down. And he returns this to the 22.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Tigers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 2.
14. Broncos 12.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, no 2 ways around it. Anytime you get the current number 1 and number 2 seeds in the AFC playing each other, well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the side.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Malik Neighbors, 65 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Nix to the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Another nice play there, and they've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll, and now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Nix. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Luke Musgrave with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Broncos 19.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, how you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
Operating from the gun. Pritchett. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pritchett. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
18, Pioneer. 2. 70 Lions. Trap 50. Trap.
Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get it down here to the 43. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Strike. Cougars.
Back to throw. Pritchett. He finds his man complete. That's Cannon. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Robinson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Let's go now.
Robinson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolf, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos get a late score here, the final minute of the 1st half. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Line up for the
Viking,
2-point
18,
conversion.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Powering his way forward. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw. Here's Nix. That one out wide and intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. McGee. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
This is 2nd and 8. Throwing Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
And the throw in the catch was just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nick's going to keep this himself. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Back to throw again. Nick's going to keep this himself. Through the middle of the field. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 22-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to extend their lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. 27. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard
line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's and the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out
and how to defend against him.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Nix towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. Touchdown, Houston. Luke Musgrave, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Tigers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
42. Broncos 27.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30th to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go, here we go.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. That's caught left side by Neighbors. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Deputy! 70 Lions! 18 Pioneers! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler!
Operating from the gun. Pritchett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the
Broncos.
21-yard line.
Tag! Ready?
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Buffalo 18. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Warriors 70. Hey, smash.
On fourth down, Pritchett. He finds his man, complete. That's Cannon. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's complete, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. And we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First down, Tigers.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Bombers. Hold on a second.
Back to throw. Nix. Well, deep one for Johnston. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Second and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throw left side complete. That's Cannon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun. Pritchett. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down by about 3 yards yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Nick Bonito make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Nix from the shotgun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Nix. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
And he will get into the end zone. It's 2 points and also a 2-score advantage as the lead swells to 9. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they got to feel much better about where they are.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
That's McGee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll get this complete to Collins. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37.
12 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Gregory Rousseau in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Back to throw. Nix. A short throw to Musgrave. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Nix. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, it looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Again, he'll drop to throw. Nix going to keep this himself. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And it's incomplete. And now we're down to 10 seconds.
Tight. 19. Here we go. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man. Complete. It's Cannon. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for San Antonio,